Before the first fire, before the first prayer, before I forgot who I was, the earth held me. And when I returned barefoot, weeping and wild, the stones did not ask where I had been. They only whispered, "We remember your name." Came through the mist, where the old hills breathe, with a cloak of rain and a heart on its knees. The wind knew my sorrow, the moss knew my tears, and the path rose beneath me after all these years. I laid down the names the world had given, the broken, the silent, the almost forgiven. Then deep in the circle where the wild roots flame, I heard the stones whisper, they remember my name. The stones remember my There were mothers before me, with fire in their hands, who sang to the rivers and blessed the dark land. They braided their prayers into heather and thorn, and buried their wisdom where the dawn would be born. I feel them around me, not gone, not far, in the breath of the raven, in the bones of the stars. And under my footsteps something ancient became a voice in the granite, remembering my name. The stones remember my name. The earth still carries my flame. Before I was wounded, before I was tame, the stones remember my name. The wind is calling me home, through blood and bone I have known. I was never lost, I was never the same. The stones remember my name. I am not the silence that swallowed my song. I am not the shame that followed me long. I am not the exile, I am not the chain. I am green fire rising through the holy rain. I am daughter of thunder, I am mother of flame. I am she who returns when the stones speak her name. So I stand in the circle with my palms to the sky, no longer begging for the old world to die. For something within me has opened its eyes, a wild sacred knowing that cannot be denied. The hills are my witness, the moon is my crown. The roots have received me. The veils have come down, and the voice of the ages is alive in my veins, singing softly, singing surely. We remember your name. The stones remember my name. The earth still carries my flame. Before I was wounded, before I was tame, the stones remember my name. The wind is calling me home. Through blood and bone I have known I was never lost, I was never the same. The stones remember my name. The stones remember, the stones remember, the stones remember, the stones remember, the stones remember my name. The earth remembers, the fire remembers, stones remember my name. I am returning, I am becoming. The stones remember my name. And when I forgot myself, the earth did not forget me. The stones remembered until I could remember too. I came from the root and the river. I came from the stone and the storm. I came with the names of my mothers carved deep where the old trees are born. I walked through the smoke of forgetting. I slept where the cold shadows stood. But something was stirring beneath me. Green fire in my blood. Green fire in my blood. Green fire in my bones. I am the daughter of thunder. I am the voice of the storms. Green fire in my blood. Green fire in my breath. I rise from the earth that remembered. I rise from the ashes of death. The drum is a heart in the mountain. The wind is a cry in my hair. The moon lays her hand on my shoulder and tells me the wild ones are there. I do not bow down to the silence. I do not shrink back from the flood. The forest has given me language. Green fire in my blood. Green fire in my blood. Green fire in my bones. I am the daughter of thunder. I am the voice of the storms. Green fire in my blood. Green fire in my breath. I rise from the earth that remembered. I rise from the ashes of death. Not gentle now, not small, not tame. I speak with root, I walk with flame. Not lost, not gone, not buried in mud. The ancient one wakes with green fire in her blood. Green fire, green fire, rise in me. Green fire, green fire, green fire, was not born of quiet waters. I was not shaped by gentle rain. The cliffs remember how I trembled. The sea remembers all my pain. Stood where the black rocks gather, with my sorrow in my hands, and the wind came wild around me like a voice from ancient lands. It called my name through breaking thunder. It pulled the tears from out my chest, and every wave that rose before me laid my grief down in the worst. I thought the storm had come to break me. I thought the sea had come to claim, but every cry became a drumbeat, and every wound became a flame. I am the daughter of storm and sea. Wild is the blood that runs through me. I do not fall, I do not flee. The wind may rise, but I stand free. I am the daughter of salt and stone. I walk the cliffs, but not alone. The waves may roar, the night may be, but I am storm and I am sea. There were days I bowed from weeping. There were nights I cursed the sky, asking why the hearts that love us are the first to say goodbye. But the moon rose pale and silver on the water dark and wide, and I heard the mother singing from the deep and turning tide. They said, "Child, your grief is holy. Let it move and let it breathe. What the world has called your breaking is the power underneath." I am the daughter of storm and sea. Wild is the blood that runs through me. I do not fall, I do not flee. The wind may rise, but I stand free. I am the daughter of salt and stone. I walk the cliffs, but not alone. The waves may roar, the night may be, but I am storm and I am sea. Let the rain come down, let your names rise. Let the lightning open these remembrance skies. Let the sea take all I was never meant to keep. Let the bones of my sorrow be blessed in the deep. I am not less for the tears I have known. I am not lost. I am coming Now I wear the storm as a mantle. Now I wear the tide as prayer. Now the gulls cry out above me like the spirits in the air. And I stand upon the headland with my hair unbound and free. Not a woman lost to sorrow, but a daughter of the sea. I am the daughter of storm and sea. Ancient is the fire heard them in the hollow where the old roots drink the rain, not calling from the heavens, but rising through my name. Every voice around me told me I was alone, but beneath the noise and thunder, beneath the hurried day, the moss began to whisper, there is another way. So I took off my sorrow like a cloak too long worn, and I stepped into the greenwood where my spirit was reborn. I walk the old ways home, by root and river bone, through the breath of ancient trees. I remembered I was known. I walk the old ways home, where the wild winds softly moan, and the mother of the mountain called her daughter to her own. The stones were not silent, the stars were not far. The moon laid down a silver on the altar of my heart. I carried no confession, I carried no disguise, only hands made soft by grieving and the fire behind my eyes. Then the ravens crossed the morning and the hawthorn bent low, and the path I thought was broken was the way I had to go. I walked the old ways home, by root and river bone, through the breath of ancient trees. I remembered I was known. I walked the old ways home, where the wild winds softly moan, and the mother of the mountain called her daughter to her own. Not lost, only listening, not fallen, only deep, not empty, only waiting for the ancient ones to speak. Not weak, only tender, not broken, only white. I was earth beneath the ashes, I was flame I could not hide. I am the path returning, I am the seed below, I am the green fire burning, I am the old ways home. I am the path returning, I am the river's song, I am the daughter rising, where I have belonged. Before the tongue, before the name, before the fire learned to rise, the forest spoke first. I came with a question wrapped tight in my chest. I laid it in moss where the old roots rest. No thunder answered, no voice from the sky, only leaves in the dark, breathing soft as a sigh. And the stones were listening, and the ferns leaned near, and something older than sorrow said, "Child, I am here." The forest spoke first, before I knew how to pray, before I found the words, before I lost my way. In the hush of the green, where the wild things kneel, the forest spoke first and taught me how to hear. The oak did not hurry, the ash did not plead, the willow bent low, but she did not bleed. The roots held the darkness without turning away, and the mushrooms rose softly from what had decayed. Then the wind through the branches laid hands on my face, and the earth underneath me remembered my name. The forest spoke first, before I knew how to pray, before I found the words, before I lost my way. In the hush of the green, where the wild things kneel, the forest spoke first and taught me how to hear. Teach me the patience of bark and bone, teach me the silence that is never alone, teach me the wisdom of falling leaves, how nothing is taken that love does not weave. Teach me the power that does not shout, the sacred within, not the reaching without. I am root, I am rain, I am seed, I remain. I remain. The forest spoke first, in a language of green, not heard by the mind, but felt underneath. In the cradle of moss, where the old wounds kneel, the forest spoke first and taught me how to heal. So I laid down my wanting beneath cedar and thorn, and rise like the morning from the dark I was born. No longer asking what my soul is worth, I remember the answer. The forest spoke first. The forest spoke first. The forest spoke first, and I listened. I did not seek a throne of gold. The earth remembered me. I came where the old trees gathered, with my sorrow in my hands, barefoot through the silver fern and the breathing of the land. No trumpet called my name there, no kingdom bent the knee, but the roots rose up beneath me, and the dark soil answered me, and the wind through the branches spoke low like a prayer. You were never lost, daughter, you were always held here. I am crowned by moss and moonlight, robed in shadow, leaf and flame, with the old ways in my heartbeat, and the forest knows my name. I am crowned by moss and moonlight, not by fear and not by shame. I rise green-born, wild-hearted, and the earth becomes my name. The ivy wound around me, like a blessing, not a chain. The stones beneath the hollow held the memory of my pain, and every tear I buried became water for the seed. Now the flowers of my breaking are the garland placed on me, and the moon leaned down in silence with her silver on my brow, saying, you are not becoming, you are remembering now. I am crowned by moss and moonlight, robed in shadow, leaf and flame, with the old ways in my heartbeat, and the forest knows my name. I am crowned by moss and moonlight, not by fear and not by shame. I rise green-born, wild-hearted, and the earth becomes my name. No crown of iron, no throne of stone, no hand above me calls me home. The fern is my mantle, the stars are my choir, the moss is my blessing, the moon is my fire. I wear what was hidden, I speak what was sealed, I stand in the circle, and all is revealed. I am crowned by moss and moonlight, with the ancient in my veins, by the hush of holy branches, by the wisdom after rain. I am crowned by moss and moonlight, wild and tender, whole and free, not a queen above the forest, but the forest crowned in me. Crowned in me, crowned in me, the forest crowned in me. The earth remembered me. Before the first name, before the first wound, before the world forgot her face, there was a woman standing in the dark with fire in her hands. She did not come to burn the earth. She came to remember the light. She walks where the old stones listen, bare feet on the waking ground, moss on the bones of the mountain, mist where the lost are found. Her cloak is woven from silence, her hair holds the scent of rain. She has buried her grief in the ashes and risen carrying flame. Not for war, not for crown, not to cast another down, but for the ones who forgot their name. She lifts the fire again. She who carries the flame, she who remembers the way, she who stands in the storm and does not turn away. She who carries the flame through the shadow and shame. When the old world falls, she remains, she remains. They called her wild as the weather, they called her too deep to tame. But the river knew her sorrow and the forest spoke her name. She gathered the sparks from the silence, held them close to her breast. Every wound became an altar, every breath became a quest. Not for rage, not for blame, not to feed the hungry flame, but for the child beneath the fear. She brings the embers near. She who carries the flame, she who remembers the way, she who stands in the storm and does not turn away. She who carries the flame through the shadow and shame. When the old world falls, she remains, she remains. Carry it softly, carry it true. The ancient fire is rising through you. Carry it steady, carry it home. You were never walking alone. Fire in the bone, calling us home. Earth, blood, name, carry the flame. She does not bow to the darkness, she does not curse the night. She knows every seed in the black earth is dreaming itself into light. Her hands are warm with becoming, her eyes hold the dawn untamed, and all who were told they were broken rise when she speaks their name. She who carries the flame, she who remembers the way, she who stands in the storm and does not turn away. She who carries the flame through the shadow and shame. When the old world falls, she remains. She who carries the flame, she who walks through the rain, she who sings to the ashes till they rise again. She who carries the flame, ancient blood, holy name. When the old world falls, she remains, she remains. Not all fire destroys. Some fire remembers. Some fire returns us to who we were before we forgot. I am the root beneath your remembering. I am the ash that kept the flame. I am the mother in the mountain, the blood that called your name. I have slept beneath the moss and stone. I have waited in the rain. Now I rise through leaf and bone, and I remember again. She came through the fern light, with the moss upon her feet, green sleeves full of old songs, and the pulse of buried seed. Her laughter held the river, her silence held the rain. She sat among the root lines and called me by my name. Not from the book, not from the throne, but from the dark of earth where the first fire shone. The wild mother remembers what the world tried to forget. The flame beneath the ribcage, the tears we never wept. The wild mother remembers every daughter, every stone, the blood, the branch, the ocean, the way back home, the way back home. She wore the feathers of morning and the fur of winter's breath, beads of bone and copper, and no fear at all of death. Her hair was full of weather, her eyes were full of flame. She rose like old green thunder, and the forest spoke her name. Not from the crown they placed above, but from the broken ground that still grew love. The wild mother remembers what the world tried to forget. The fire beneath the ashes, the crown upon her head. The wild mother remembers every wound and every star. The child beneath the armor, the truth of who we are. She remembers the women who swallowed their song, the ones who kept walking when the winter was long. She remembers the grandmothers humming to the flame. She remembers the lost ones and calls them home again. She says, come back to your body, come back to the tree, come back to the howl, come back to the sea. The wild mother remembers, and her remembering burns bright through the roots I came where the old ones waited, where the earth still keeps her flame, under the standing stones. I remembered my name. Through the mist before morning, bare feet on the waking ground. The hills held their breath in silence, and the stones made not a sound. But something below me was singing, through root and river and bone, a voice older than thunder, calling me home. Under the standing stones, the standing stones, my fear began its falling, and the fire in my blood rose up through me. The moon laid a crown on the heather, the wind wore a raven's cry. I saw my foremothers gathering with stars in their eyes. They placed no sword in my keeping, no kingdom, no golden throne, only the truth of the wild earth and the strength of my own. Under the standing stones, I heard the mother calling. Under the ancient sky, I felt the old world breathe. Under the standing stones, my fear began its falling, and the fire in my blood rose up through me. I am not lost, I am not small, I am the daughter of root, flame, and rainfall. I am not broken, I am not alone. I rise with the women who sang through the storm. Stone below me, sky above me, fire within me, mother love me. Stone below me, sky above me, fire within me, mother love me. I was carved from root and stone. I have slept beneath the mountain. I have walked the dark alone. I have carried ancient rivers in the hollow of my name. I have knelt beside the ashes, and I rose inside the flame. I am earth, I am flame, I am wild and I am holy. I am breath, I am name, I am more than what they told me. I am roots, I am rain, I am thunder in the clay. I am earth, I am flame, I remember who I am today. I have heard the old ones singing through the branches and the bone. I have felt the mother calling from the places overgrown. Every wound became a doorway, every tear became a stream, every shadow fed the fire that awakened me to dream. I am earth, I am flame, I am wild and I am holy. I am breath, I am name, I am more than what they told me. I am roots, I am rain, I am thunder in the clay. I am earth, I am flame, I remember who I am today. No more shrinking from my power, no more hiding from my light. I am dawn beneath the ashes, I am wisdom in the night. I am woman, I am temple, I am ember, I am seed. I am held by ancient forests, I am finally listening. I am earth, I am flame, I am sacred, I am rising. I am breath, I am name, I am truth, no longer hiding. I am roots, I am rain, I am fire in the clay. I am earth, I am flame, I remember who I am today. I am flame, I am roots, I am rain, I am rain, I am name, I am flame, I am earth, I am flame. May the old stones hold you. May the green flame guide you. May the wild earth remember your name. May you walk from this listening with courage in your bones, peace in your breath, and the knowing that you are never alone. Until the song calls us home again. Blessings on the path.